We're in the kitchen with Dana Clark Epstein, owner of the Grey Goose Restaurant in Hampton, one of the terrific restaurants participating in Hampton Restaurant Week. Welcome back to the Hampton Roads Show.
Thank you.
How you
Nice
been?
to be here. It's great. Thank you. It's
You
good
watching
to be
the
here.
Olympics?
Absolutely.
Tonight, figure skating. You all in on that?
I'm taping it. I got to
You're
watch it at
taping
3 in the morning when I get home, but I'm taping
You know,
it.
right after here, there's a hockey game going on. Do you like hockey?
I do, actually.
Oh, okay.
Every so often a fight happens and a game breaks out, but
I
I've got to
know,
go to
like,
work.
You got to go to work. That's okay, but you're going to work for us today.
Yes.
You're making, what, shrimp and grits?
Shrimp
We
and
love
grits,
that.
yeah, low country favorite.
The Grey Goose special.
It's actually going to be on our Restaurant Week menu, something kind of fun that we can do to feature local seafood.
Nice. So we're going to talk all things Grey Goose and Hampton Restaurant Week.
Yes,
We're
sir.
glad you're here, Dana.
Thank you.
We'll get started in just a minute.
Yeah.
I'm surprised by that. We're back in the kitchen with Dana Epstein Clark from the Grey Goose, one of the fantastic restaurants participating in Hampton Restaurant Week. Today she is making shrimp and grits. But before we get to cooking, I just want to know, how's your linen closet?
Oof.
Oof. How do you fold your fitted sheet?
You'll have to ask my husband next week. He'll be
Philip,
here.
how does she take care of her sheet?
He already told everyone I was a slob last time we were here.
Nice,
so.
Philip. Way to go.
Yeah,
And
nice.
he's not here, so
No.
what about, let's bust on him.
He is neat as a pin.
Just like that.
We
So
are
he'd be the
Felix
guy who
and
feels
Oscar.
it. He'd fill it up nice and perfect.
We are Felix and Oscar.
Well, you and I would get along well because it goes right out of the oven. I mean, straight out of the dryer onto the bed in my house.
There you go.
Okay, so enough of that. Let's get to some cooking.
All
You're going to make
right.
some shrimp and
We
grits, one of
are.
the favorites here at the
We
Grey
are.
Goose.
This is a great, easy, fun Southern dinner. Good for date night. Good for if you're trying to impress the wife. One pot cooking. So
Impress the wife.
Yeah, impress the wife, or not your girlfriend, but a girlfriend. If someone had a girlfriend, that didn't come out right.
That's okay. I am married.
Sorry, wife.
That's okay. So, this is the easy part, right? We're doing
Correct.
grits, but you're
Yes.
doing it in chicken stock.
Yes,
which
I
is-
have a homemade chicken stock that we poach our own chicken and make chicken salad, and then we use our chicken stock to make our Brunswick stew. So this is just some of that chicken stock that we're going to make our grits with.
Nice.
No sense adding water, doesn't add flavor. So
Okay.
chicken stock adds flavor. Just put the grits in, and we're going to boil them until they're close to finished. So this is the part that takes a couple of minutes.
You know, I'm learning already because I would have automatically gone with just water.
Right. You can use chicken stock. You could make, if you were feeling really adventuresome, the shells from the shrimp, we could have made a stock and made the grits with the shrimp stock
Now,
to
would
give it
that
a
have
little
made
flavor.
much of a difference?
It
What,
would
if you
give it
what,
flavor.
Boil down
Yeah,
the shell.
absolutely. It would give it a flavor,
And
definitely.
I've seen the shells from like crabs also boiled down too.
Absolutely.
Would you do that?
Yeah,
Does that make a
absolutely.
difference?
Sure. Any kind
Okay.
of shellfish stock
Okay.
that you can make, it's better than water.
Okay.
Water
so
adds
this
nothing.
is one way you can impress your mate, or you can impress them by just going to the Grey Goose. Make it
There you go.
just as easy.
Press the easy button.
How are things going down there at the restaurant?
We're doing very well.
Been around for a very long time. Tell us
32
about-
years
32
this
years.
spring. 32 years, which a lot of people can't say that.
Yeah. And
Very
other
exciting.
menu favorites, the shrimp and grits, so will be offered
It will
at
be a
Restaurant
favorite
Week.
after they've had it. Brunswick stew is our one main thing that we're famous for, and our homemade buttermilk ham biscuits.
Can you give me a little bit of tip with the Brunswick stew? Because I like to make that at my house too, and I just sort of make it up as I go every time.
Everybody makes it differently. Everyone claims it's theirs. Brunswick, Georgia, Brunswick, Virginia. Everybody's got their own.
Wherever there's a Brunswick.
The thing, again, we start with that chicken stock made from the poached chicken breast. So that's the first step that gives you the nice flavor. We had tomatoes, celery, onions, corn, carrots, lima beans.
Do you put pork in yours?
No, chicken.
Well, chicken, yeah, but some people add a little
They
bit of
do,
pork.
and I've heard that. I've heard rabbit, venison, whatever. Yeah,
interesting.
so it was initially made with rabbit, or at least that's the rumor I've been told. We actually use chicken thigh meat, and it's just got more flavor.
Nice. What's chicken fine meat?
Thigh.
Oh, thigh.
Thigh.
Oops,
From
sorry
the thigh.
everybody. Okay, how are the grits?
We're doing great.
Okay,
We're
so
going to
they're
let them
looking pretty
simmer.
good.
I've added salt and pepper at this point. Eventually, we will add cream, buttermilk, delicious Gouda cheese, and a little bit of butter
Okay.
when we're closer to serving it.
So real quickly about Restaurant Week, how many times have you participated and how excited are you for it?
It's a great event for us. This will be, I think, the 4th year that Hampton has sponsored it in downtown. We will feature a 2-course meal for $10, and in our case, the entree will be included. A cupcake is the second course.
Oh.
I like to think of it as the second course.
Because Grey Goose is not just a restaurant.
That's right. We're also a bakery.
We're a bakery.
So delicious homemade cupcakes as well.
And so what's up with Philip? How come he couldn't make it today?
He's baking.
He's baking?
I know. Hard to. He is baking. They get up really early and bake.
Yeah, they bake.
Next week. 27th, I think he's
So
here.
Philip's coming in next week.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Well,
He'll
we
bake
can't
for
wait
you
to see
then.
him. So, anything else you'd like to add about the shrimps? Now, we got the
At
grits
this
going.
point, we've got the grits going. We're
Uh-huh.
and the nice thing is you can set this aside, you can have dinner guests over, you can enjoy your guests, and then take it and finish it with the cream when you're ready to serve it a few minutes out. So it's a good dinner item that'll kind of set and wait for you while you're
Nice.
entertaining, which is
Well,
important.
we will also wait on you for the next segment.
Excellent.
This is a good place to stop. It is Shrimp and Grits with Dana from the Grey Goose Restaurant. Thanks for being
Thank
here.
you.
Welcome back, everybody. We're back now with Dana Clark Epstein from the Grey Goose, one of the great restaurants participating in Hampton Restaurant Week. Today we're making shrimp and grits. That's right.
That's right. So now we're
Shrimp and grits.
sauteing
What do you
the
do?
celery and onions. I'm going to add the shrimp. Probably came from Buford.
Or Beaufort.
I'm just saying.
Take your pick.
That's where it comes from.
Which is it? We're
We're going to
fighting
find
over
out.
this.
We're going to find out.
What would you say?
Buford.
Beaufort?
Sorry. I'm on Team Buford. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, we know one thing. It's shrimp and grits
Yes,
at the
and
Grey
so
Goose.
we're going to saute the shrimp until they change color. It's pretty cool. It's one of the few foods that shows you it's done.
Now, I would use a bigger pan.
Yeah, so would I. If I had one, I sure would have.
Here, let's find you one.
I
Okay.
would have too.
That's okay.
Since we're on live TV, though, we're going to just wing it.
Okay, we'll wing it. I can tell you what, these grits look amazing.
Wow.
When we left, you hadn't
Added
the Gouda?
added the buttermilk and the Gouda.
Gouda.
Yep. Salt and
Okay.
pepper. Pretty simple.
Uh-huh.
And then here in our tiny pan, we have sauteed celery and onions with
Right.
shrimp.
Okay,
We're going to
and-
add sun-dried tomatoes because they're always delicious.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the sun-dried
Yeah,
tomato. It
not
just makes
seasonal.
everything a little
Yeah.
bit, little sweet, little something extra.
Absolutely. Oh,
That's okay. I got
call
that.
the dog.
Okay, so we've got the green peppers and onions and the sun-dried tomatoes.
Sun-dried
along with-
tomatoes. Yep. Salt and pepper.
Okay.
Always use plenty of salt when you're cooking with shrimp. It needs it.
Okay.
Salt and pepper
My wife won't let me add salt to anything.
because she cooked it perfectly for you the first time.
That's true. That's true. That was perfect.
Said a
You
wife.
nailed that.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, so how we looking
We're
here?
going to be good. I'm going to borrow some wine from your fridge.
Okay. Check the expiration date on that.
Excellent bottle with a monkey on. Oh, and that's your
Here,
job.
I get you. I got you. You know, when you
Just
can't
a
get it like
setup.
that. All right.
That's
How about
that's
that?
good comedy right there. We're going to add a little bit of wine
did it. We
to our
did it.
shrimp and grits. It's really nice with the monkey on the label and everything.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
The monkey
Very
wine.
nice. Nice
Okay,
and
so let's
simple.
talk about Grey Goose and the latest there. I mean, open 7 days a week. How are we
6
looking?
days a week.
6 days a week.
Lunch, 11 to 3, Monday through Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We do restaurant week starting the 2nd through the 9th.
That's right.
2-course meal for $10. And then we have all kinds of other fun events coming up. We have Serious Improv Company, which is a comedy troupe that I'm a member of as well. And we will be performing again in March 21st and 22nd.
Very nice. Now, you guys don't just serve lunch and dinner, but you also cater.
We do.
Talk about your catering
We
business.
do weddings, we do receptions, birthday parties. If you're having a 25th anniversary party here at the station, we'd love to cater that for you.
Well
Congratulations.
done, well done. Yes.
You saw what I did there. That
You
was
did.
good.
You just worked that right in.
Congratulations.
So, not only that, but you got a bunch of regulars down there. Going to say hello to anybody?
Absolutely.
Anybody back there in the shop?
Oh, let's see. Thanks to Tony for keeping an eye on the shop while I'm gone.
Mm-hmm.
The Downtown Hampton Exchange Club, which I left having a meeting at the restaurant.
Very
Trust
nice.
them. They're very trustworthy.
Now, did we bust on Philip enough, or should we leave him alone?
We'll leave him alone.
Okay, because he's
Paybacks.
coming in next week. So
Paybacks. Absolutely.
that's right.
Absolutely.
Now, Restaurant Week, like we said, starts March 2nd. There are many other restaurants in Hampton. This is an exciting time to go out and try something new. If you haven't been to the Grey Goose, it's a good time to try something
Absolutely.
different.
We'd love to see you.
Now, you said 32 years, is that right?
32 years. My husband and I have
impressive.
owned the restaurant a little over 6. And
Congratulations on that,
And
by the
haven't
way.
killed each other. We work together. It's
That's
pretty
impressive.
amazing. Pretty amazing. So we'll grab our bowl and get ready
Here we
to
go.
put our shrimp and grits
So
up for you.
this is when we plate this guy. Shrimp and grits, everybody.
Shrimp and grits.
Now, this is a Southern delight that the Northerners are starting to catch on to.
They are.
But you said that the Northerners, their grits are a little different,
yeah,
right?
they're a little different, but I don't know if they'd put shrimp and grits, but I've heard that people in the northern states use things like sugar, jelly, which
Syrup,
would be
stuff
complete.
like
Yeah,
that.
syrup would be completely unacceptable with the shrimp.
Right. We're not
doing
jiving
that.
on that.
No, we're not
so,
doing that.
tell me, Dana, where are you from?
I grew up in Hampton.
Where'd you go to
Born
school?
and raised in Hampton. Went to
Very
Kecoughtan
nice.
High School.
Very nice.
Yes.
And you said you studied some theater.
I did.
But ended up in the kitchen.
Yeah, absolutely. Went to culinary school here in town at Johnson & Wales in Norfolk.
Very cool.
Yes.
A very rewarding experience working with your husband.
Absolutely.
And what is it that you really enjoy about cooking and working in the restaurant business? I mean, I know there's got to be some satisfaction to.
I think it's a lot like the stage or performing. You get instant gratification when your guests enjoy what you've cooked for them. It's sort of like applause without the applause sign.
Well, you know what? We can give you that right now, right,
Aw,
audience? We'll give a
thank
little bit of
you.
applause right here.
That's nice.
Because your shrimp and grits
That's
look
nice.
phenomenal. There it is, a fixed-up version. This will be on the menu for Hampton Restaurant Week at the Grey Goose. Hampton Restaurant Week starts March 2nd through the 9th. The Grey Goose is located at 101 Queensway in downtown Hampton. Give them a call at 723-7978 or look them up online, greygooserestaurant.com. And don't forget, they cater all types of events. Go say hello to Dana and Philip when you go down there and tell them you saw them on the Hampton Roads Show.